Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the number 85 review of the What Is It playlist. This is the short format that sometimes goes a little bit longer, dip reviews. So for this one, we will be taking a look at Longhorn Peach, and you're saying that doesn't look like Longhorn. They have gone through a change of sticker. I was about to say a change of packaging, but they've changed the front sticker. Okay, it is still unfortunately on the absolutely horrific Pinkerton lid, but there is a new sticker, and I actually sort of like it more than the old one. It does also have established in 2003 when Longhorn was originally released. So we're going to take it over to the desk, take a closer look at the absolute garbage packaging and the product inside. Back in a moment. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. You got a not so great plastic can, which you think is the worst part until you get the lid off and realize otherwise. And you have a sticker on that lid, and the sticker has been changed. All right. I actually sort of like it. It's more simplistic than the old top stickers. I don't actually even mind plastic lids in all cases. It's just these ones I am not a fan of at all, and I will show you why. So going around to the side, you have a rewards code, the warning label, the manufacturer's information, and this is a product of the Pinkerton Tobacco Company of Owensboro, Kentucky, USA. It is a standard size dip can, which is 1.2 ounces. 34.02 grams for those overseas. You have the barcode, and then you have large side branding. On the back, you have some scuff marks, and besides that, you have a pinpoint laser ink product batch code, date code, I don't know what. I don't think it really matters. Normally with these products, I don't really pay too much attention. Lord knows Bergs told me quite a number of times how to read a Pinkerton date code on Longhorn or Timberwolf, and it never stuck. Sorry, Bergs. Anyway, with that, we will open it up, and we will bring on the first problem with the crappy lid and can. That is when you put a nail into this, both the top and the bottom start bending in. So you start applying more pressure to cut the band, and they start bending in farther. And usually it's somewhat okay, except for where the band goes over on itself, poses a problem. They have very papery bands, even more paper-esque than Copenhagen Long Cut. And you open it. And that is registering almost dead on color-wise. All right? It is usually of a moisture content where it's not glistening, but the moisture level is there, and it is enough that the product in the can is sort of contracted and puck-like, which is why you're seeing an edge there. It will sort of slide around if I wanted it to. I am not going to start knocking this all over the place. The only good part about these lids is you can see the absolutely all over the place cut. Here's the problem with the lids. If I can get an angle on this, let's bring this up for a second. That's the problem with the lids, okay? This thing will taco under no pressure. And again, when you're trying to cut the band, this can will literally start bending in away from your nail. And that is the biggest issue I have with this stuff. So I'm going to pull some out. We'll use the tweezers so you can see it a little bit better. The cut is actually seeming to me slightly improved, which would be noteworthy in itself. Pulling it out. You know what? Actually, this is seeming... You can see the moisture coming off on the paper towel there. The cut actually seems improved. It's not great. Don't get me wrong. But it's not as bad as I remember. Now, I have not done a Longhorn product recently. And you're thinking, wait a minute. Wasn't the What It series supposed to be Tier 1 and 2 only? Yes, but you have now missed a channel news somewhere along the line. I am now doing Tier 3, third tier products. So there you go. That's about as good as you're going to get looking at the cut. We're going to take it back up top for what I think, and I already sort of know what that is. Back in a second. And here we are, back. Back up top. We're back. Camera might be slightly angled. Maybe I can adjust. Maybe not. Maybe I don't care. Okay, you're getting a very strong, sweet, candy-esque peach smell off this. It will, if you've been around the block a few times, be familiar. That is because it is carbon copy, smell-wise, and most likely, although I have not tried it yet, taste-wise too, of Timberwolf Peach. Okay? Which Timberwolf and Longhorn are both Pinkerton products. So I'm going to get a pinch out here. We'll see how it's pinching. Let me try to get that up on the camera. Oh, really? This might be the first time I have ever done a Longhorn product where I didn't have to back it with a finger. All right. And as expected, taste-wise, it is a carbon copy of Timberwolf Peach. Now, for those that don't know, well, we don't know what Timberwolf Peach is. Okay. It just moved around the side without leaving a trail, which is noteworthy. I think they've actually improved the cut. Okay, Skull Peach is sort of dark fired tobacco flavor with a natural peach over it. Timberwolf Peach, and by extension this Longhorn product, are more of a candy-like peach flavor. All right? They're not bad. I actually prefer the Skull product. I like the tobacco underlying flavor. But these are, in their own right, really good in a different way that I can appreciate, just not as often. So all in all, look, I got this can for like, I think it was like $2.07 compared to a second tier Copenhagen product like Wintergreen, which would be $5.50. It's actually priced slightly lower than Stoker's, but not enough lower than Stoker's where I'd ever be like, oh, I should try their straight out. Anyway, this has been my review of Longhorn Peach. Do you see how the sticker is like cracked? Creased from me bending the lid? This has been my review of Longhorn Peach. Hey, it's cheap. They seemingly have improved the cut. They have not improved the packaging, but I actually like the simplified sticker. All in all, at $2.07. Now, it'll be different depending what state you're in. But for what price range they have this in, it's a pretty sound product, especially if they improve that cut. Nicotine is going to be on the low side, but it's probably in line with Skull Peach. I mean, it's not like basement. Anyway, I am Suit&Tie, Dip&ChewGuy. I do hope you all are well. As always, do take care of yourselves, and God bless.